It was the end of 12th grade in Regina, Saskatchewan. One evening, after a few drinks in a friend's garage, we began talking about Fort San, an old place where sick people stayed long ago. People said it was haunted, but some of us didn't believe it. To prove who was right, we decided to check it out for ourselves. We drove for 45 minutes to get there. The place looked old and empty, with a big fence around it. We found a way in through a dry riverbed and climbed up the fire escape to the top floor, then pulled some wood off a window on the top floor to get inside. The top floor, I honestly can't remember how many stories the building was, 3 or 4. We checked out and everything seemed normal. After it was decommissioned as a hospital, it was used for conferences and people could stay in the rooms. The first few floors had nothing, just old beds and rooms that were emptied or gone through. As we used the interior stairwell, we opened doors carefully, using chairs to make sure they wouldn't lock behind us. At this time, the skeptics were laughing at the whole situation, at how anyone could be scared of this place. My one friend was feeling desperate, I think, so they told us about the basement being the place where they would cremate the children that died of tuberculosis. So down we went. By the time we got to the basement, things felt really creepy. But creepy like you're in an old abandoned building creepy, not ghosts or present creepy. The walls were old and falling apart, and it smelled weird. Plus it was so dark down there that only a few of us with flashlights could see where we were going. At this point in the basement, we all split up. In one room, we found a strange, tunnel-like opening in the wall, just large enough to crouch in so you wouldn't have to crawl to get through this tunnel. But you couldn't stand upright either. Just then, I realized I was standing in something wet on the floor. Shining a light on it, I saw what I thought was blood. We called all the other guys to come over, and I assumed one of my friends got hurt breaking glass or something and wanted to make a scene. When everyone gathered, none of us were hurt, and we all got a little uneasy feeling, and you could tell people were ready to leave. Then we heard loud banging sounds from the doors we had propped open. They had all slammed shut. And looking down the tunnel, we saw moving shadows. We debate to this day what we saw, but it looked like kids' shadows running past the opening at the far end. Freaked out, we ran to get out. We were able to get up the stairs to the main floor because we didn't go through any doors. But the chair we put in front of the other door was gone, and the door was shut tight. We found a window, kicked out the wood covering it, and ran to our car as fast as we could. To this day, my friends and I can't agree on what happened. Some think someone was hiding in there playing tricks on us, but none of us were about to go back and find out. Welcome to Gary's Scaries on the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. I'm Caitlyn, and I love scary stories, and this is Gary, and he does not.
Dude.
All right, Gary.
Like, come on.
How was that for you?
Like, again, classic trope, making every single mistake, doing it the right way. But I want to know, and this is all I could think about, is, like, who invited the Goonies to Regina?
I know. I don't know why we're doing this.
Like, why are you questing through the most horrifically haunted place on Earth? I imagine that's where Satan loves to hang out. So,
oh, probably.
That's 1,000% true. And the fact that you're going to literally, like, bring in short round and break puzzles and crack codes to get deeper into this place that you know is going to have blood and noise and kid ghosts. Nah, man.
And,
no,
like,
thank you.
It's like, oh, the skeptics didn't believe us, so we got desperate, and we wanted to go to the basement. I'm like, desperate for what?
What are you looking for?
Why are you desperate to be, like, terrified?
Yeah. I get it if there's treasure in a pirate ship.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, okay, I'll be desperate to go get into that treasure, but you're not looking for treasure in haunted...
No, old tuberculosis hospital?
Yeah, where they're doing horrific things. No, dude.
Yeah, no.
Like, if you were to open up a handbook that said, all right, here is how you scare somebody.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like a horror movie.
Every single cliche was in there.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that they were wanting more. Mostly, you realize pretty early and you get the hell out of there.
Totally.
This was like a adrenaline junkie.
I know. And I'm like, the blood thing, I'm like, I don't believe they're, like, the blood throws me off, and I'm just, like, scared it was, like, a dead animal or something.
Well, it could be anything.
It could be anything.
That's the problem.
Yeah, or just, like, water.
The theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind, exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And as a person who gets way too lost in that theater.
Fair. You would be freaking out.
I wouldn't go in. Like,
I guess that's true.
Like,
that's how you
look how hard it was for you guys to get me in here with this freaking...
Jeeps.
Oh.
Jeepers? Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm just waiting for the head to turn and be like, what? What's the problem? I'm just hanging out here.
What? It's all normal.
Yeah.
And of course, Satan had to prop him up for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
He tends to do that. Speaking of, is he joining us today?
Hello.
Oh, great.
Perfect. And gentlemen, say hello to Satan. Are you running the P meter today? Is that correct, sir?
P meter's in.
Thanks, Satan.
Yeah, you all of a sudden become hip or something?
Yeah, right.
Huge with the kids nowadays. All right, Satan. Well, I think we came in hot here because the ability to put myself in the shoes of these explorers, is very, very strong, and I feel like I was in there with them. So I want to start out with a nice, hefty P rating on the P scale. I think we're going to come in with a 7 out of 10.
Ooh.
I feel like that's as creepy as this is going to get.
Yeah.
Because that was...
7.
7. That was a good one. It
was
did
really
have
good.
like all the tropes though.
Yeah.
And they really set the scene where they're like, you're going through and...
They told the story. Like,
Yeah.
This person is obviously a very good writer because they made me feel like I was right there with them.
Yeah, there you go.
And I don't
Very
like
immersive.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a great word. Very immersive. And I think that says a lot about the people around these parts.
Well,
Got some good people.
There you go.
Even in Regina.
Even in Regina.
JK, we love Regina. We
Just
love everybody.
kidding.
Nothing but love here. Right, Satan?
The city that rhymes
Yeah, there you
with
go.
fun.
Should have known that's where Satan was going with that
Why
one.
didn't even ask? No, just trying to lighten the mood with our old
Yeah, I
pal, and
guess,
he's out
right?
here just slinging them.
And he was giving us
Yeah.
crap for
You're
getting
supposed to
too
be
crazy.
scary.
Yeah.
You guys you're not sticking
Wow.
to the script.
Love the IMAX and science.
Oh, there you go.
center.
So do I, Satan. That's true.
It's a great place.
It is a great
Yeah.
place.
Learning's awesome. Even Satan
That's
can agree
true.
on that, right?
Yeah.
Everyone loves to learn.
Satan loves to learn.
God, what a show.
Well, since this is like our Halloween marathon week, I've switched up our format a little bit, Gary.
Oh, tell me more, young
So
lady.
what we're gonna do is I've picked some like iconic Saskatchewan haunted places.
I like this.
And
Again,
I've got
learning.
a little bit of history and then some stories on them. So that story was from Fort Sand Sanatorium in Fort Qu'Appelle. So
Sanatorium. That's an actual
sanatorium.
name?
It's like because it was a tuberculosis hospital.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's like the name of the building. Because I think of
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sanitarium, which is a song by
Oh,
Metallica, and I was like, what? Maybe is that? No, Sanatorium.
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 Yes. And it was an abandoned tuberculosis sanatorium that
So this
operated.
is real. This is
This is
1,000% a real thing
Yes.
that exists.
Yes.
Okay.
In Fort Qu'Appelle.
Fort Qu'Appelle.
Operated from 1917 to 1971. After the TB crisis was over, I guess I could call it over, became host to other things such as the Saskatchewan Summer School of Arts and the Echo Valley Conference Center, and then they demolished it in 2017.
Now, how upset would you be if you were with those two organizations you just mentioned?
I know, right?
And nobody filled you in on what was going on before?
Oh, for sure.
It's like, yeah, this space is so
This is
awesome.
so
Why is it
great.
so cheap?
Yeah.
Oh, no problem here, sir. Just ignore the voices. and
Ignore
you'll
the
be fine.
voices and the shadow
Yes.
people.
And don't forget about your continental breakfast in the front. We
There
have
you
you
go.
covered.
Absolutely.
Don't step in the blood.
Yeah, don't worry about the blood
Exactly.
patches. They come and go.
They
like
put
they're-
up one of those like slippery signs, so no
Just
one's spilling.
the ghost caretaker comes out with
Exactly.
this big bag full of sawdust.
Don't mind
Don't worry, the
me.
ghosts are puking again. I
It's
got it.
fine.
Where do you get that ghost dust from? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
It might be kind of fun. What was the other one? A School of the Arts?
Yeah, the Saskatchewan Summer School of the Arts. I feel like
That's, you
there's
know
some-
how sometimes people talk about they, draw in the characters that they're doing and they live them. They ever do any horror movies there with those kids? I'm sure they will have a direct
oh,
line
for sure.
to a lot of people who aren't very nice.
Absolutely. They can
peop-
tap into something
The
there.
people old Satan hangs out with. over there.
Exactly. Satan's people. Yep.
Not cool, man.
Not cool.
Although he did turn the corner. He's starting to have a bit of a heart, I think. We should
He was getting a little bit
a little
soft,
soft.
which is like
SAWFT, soft.
soft Satan. Bad for PR, Satan. No
Come
one's gonna
on,
want
guys.
that.
Move on, he says.
He's
Let's
like,
go.
anyway.
Yeah. All right, so that's what we're learning today. This
Yes.
is good. I like this a lot.
And for this one, the most popular story is Nurse Jane, or Jane the Folding Ghost, and she's often seen folding linens and pushing a wheelchair around.
Thank God. I thought she was folding like her body.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like
horrifying.
The backwards,
Yeah.
all the
Like the Grudge going
yeah, no
downstairs
thanks.
backwards.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh, you took that way scarier than
I was
would've.
told to be more scared, so I don't know if you've noticed, I'm trying to break down my barriers and my shield of
yes.
using humor to lighten the mood.
That is what
I'm
we've learned from this show.
I'm embracing the rage, man. It's like, all right,
Well, that's
you guys
good.
want to see me scared? Let's do it. I'll get scared for you.
Because that was terrifying. That made my heart skip a little bit when
Yeah.
you said folding down. Oh, I didn't like that.
Like it makes the
Spider walk.
that's what it's
there you
called.
go.
The Bray Wyatt spider walk. Is that what you call it?
Yup.
Of course. R.I.P.
Alrighty, I have one more from Fort Sand.
Let's hear it.
This one, okay.
So hold on, there's 2 stories from this place?
Yeah.
And it still exists?
No, demolished.
Demolished, but
I'm sure the land is not someplace you want to build on.
So these guys were, I guess, 2017. So
2017, so pretty recent. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't live there though, on that land.
I'm never going near.
Not going near that.
It's probably beside that old house that they tore apart and buried somewhere.
Oh yeah, from there
They're
probably.
all migrating to the same spot.
Just like the most haunted place ever.
Yeah.
Nothing grows there.
Nope.
No.
Nothing but hate.
Nothing but hate and evil.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty. So I also have a story about when I was in 12th grade, living in Regina, Saskatchewan. A group of friends and I drove out one night about a month prior to graduation. We had 3 cars of people and split up in 3 groups. We couldn't find a way into the building because we believe it had just recently been boarded up. We instead decided to venture into the abandoned houses nearby. Apparently these houses were once lived in by hospital staff. We went into one that was an empty schoolroom. Chalkboard, chalk, books, and desks still left there. We then entered a house from the back entranceway. Myself and 2 friends entered the back door into what appeared to be a kitchen with cupboards and drawers. A 3rd friend hesitated to enter and stood by the door. We turned to him and beckoned him to enter with us. He said he felt really uneasy, which at the time didn't seem odd because we were in a scary place, so yeah. Once he eventually decided to step into the kitchen, we flashed our lights toward the cupboards and drawers to enter further, but they all slowly started opening on both parallel walls. We instantly freaked out and ran out of there and found our other friends and drove back to the city. To this day, I have heard countless stories others have told me about going into the grounds or hospital. One friend shared with me an audio recording he took with his friend asking the ghost questions in the attic of one of the houses. They recorded for an hour and only got a low growl response for one of the questions. "Does our presence here disturb you?" The ghost replied, "Yes, it does." To this day, I won't mess around with that stuff. I believe that there are portals too over there, and they should be left closed.
Yes! Thank you!
They should be left closed.
Thank you! Leave it alone!
Who's opening the portals?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The more we read these stories, the angrier I get because they can all be fixed by just not doing the stupid thing that you're about to do. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, like you've heard the stories, so there's a lot of potential for these drawers to just start shooting out.
Oh yeah, happened to everybody apparently.
Yeah. So I mean, you'd be like, "Oh, sweet, we're getting what we wanted. This is awesome." But no, that's what gets you out there.
Yeah.
It's like, choose a lane.
That's true.
Choose a lane.
You're going to see ghosts, and as soon as you see something scary, you're booking it. Which I guess, yeah, that's fair.
A little bit. I shouldn't say that because everyone enjoes different things.
That's true.
And we're never gonna poo-poo on anybody.
No.
I will say that it wasn't as scary as the other one, but it carries some scariness over.
Totally.
Because it's been legitimized, and then it's like, oh, by the way, one more for you.
Yeah.
Like, why are you going into the school?
With
and
all
why are
the
you going
desks,
to like the residencies? And,
and asking questions. Does our presence here disturb you? Probably.
The only reason I'm doing this is because you promised me we would not invite any evil
We're not
spirits
inviting
in here.
anybody in.
No, but I'm saying, like, with that,
Yeah.
right? Like, you're aware that that's a possibility.
Yeah.
So we talk about me being scared and me saying none of this right there.
Jeeps.
And then there's people out there, full on salt circle
That's
pentagram.
true.
Come through the portal. Let's see what you got.
Talk
like,
to me,
Beetlejuice me,
please.
man. Candyman. Like, let's do this. Like, why?
Yeah. No,
Then when you get something, you're like, whoa.
I don't want this. It's too much. Yeah. And then to this day, I won't mess around with that stuff. Well, you did before. Maybe you learned, I guess. But yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping a good message here is, if you think a place is haunted, don't go in it.
Don't go in, maybe.
But then I guess we don't get stories like this.
That's true. And then I have nothing to obsess over.
That's true.
So.
You nor Satan as well, as I'm sure he's
that's
obsessing over what the P rating would be here. Is that true, Satan?
P meters in.
Satan's so on board today.
It's something. He's in the zone.
Yes.
Dialed in. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It is
It
Satan's
your day,
time.
Yeah. Oh, well, with that in mind, I think we could, let's give it a 6 just because it's riding off a 7. 6.
6, 7, 6, 7.
Oh, Satan's trying to get hip with the kids.
I did.
That was made in hell.
Yeah, I think I speak on behalf of everyone on Earth. Thanks a lot for that one. I think it's done now.
I think we're done with it. It can go back to hell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can take that one back. I think I was giving him a 7.
Oh, did you? Fair. I'm always worried I was going to do that.
Yeah. See, I'm doing it for you. Yeah. See, and then now you know it's okay to make mistakes.
Exactly.
Because around here we make a million mistakes, but they're not actually mistakes because we learn from them.
That is true.
My dad always told me it's not a mistake if you learn from it. There's a lot of
Sometimes people make portals by accident, putting 2 mirrors facing each other.
That is true. That is what I've heard about portals, actually.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
just a couple mirrors?
that's a big thing. Is you're not supposed to face 2 mirrors together
because
it creates a portal.
What about like fun houses? Are they just full of portals?
Why do you think they're so scary?
I just thought there's clowns everywhere.
Oh, clowns are scary.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why it was scary for me. But I didn't even think about the portal thing. Now I can never go in a fun house.
No, because you'll be like right in the middle of a...
But I will go steal the slimming mirror. I always like the slimming mirror.
There you go. Good
very,
for the
very
confidence.
Nice. Yeah. Makes me feel good.
There you go.
But definitely, I didn't know I was supposed to be scared of mirrors. That's
You didn't know that?
No, that's a new one for me. I was scared of breaking them.
Oh, because of bad luck for 7 years?
Yeah.
I feel like mirrors are a very like common paranormal thing.
Yeah, I don't watch scary movies. I'm lucky enough that I know what I like and don't like.
That's fair.
So I avoid the stuff
so
I don't
you
like.
avoid the things you don't like. That's fair.
Until I get dragged into it for a mistake.
And here we are.
And here we
exactly. That's the one. The
well,
things we do for family. Nope, this is
You're
good.
doing great, Gare.
I love. I hope you guys understand. This is how I show my love nowadays. Doing things I hate. This is it.
Is that
I love hanging out
unhealthy?
with you. I love being beside you, and I love watching you thrive as a host about something you're really passionate about. I love watching the boys get their kicks in here.
Couldn't do it
but
without
it's still, of course, they're the glue. But it's just it's still like this is something that's very, very outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
This is like when our buddy the Kingslayer comes on the Wednesday show we do here, the All the Way Round Table, and then he has to sit there and try to figure out how to talk about sports.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Luckily that guy's so handsome and he's got the best nickname, or else it'd be like screw that guy.
There you go.
But we always want him around, is my point. So
true.
So we do these things for the family.
There you go.
So
and maybe eventually you'll get over the no. Okay. And that's okay. We don't have to change you.
Dude, I tried to do that once with Event Horizon.
What's that?
Satan produced that movie actually, and it scarred me for years.
Oh God.
Yeah, Satan, you remember producing Event Horizon?
Vaguely. I'm a busy man, Gary.
You do have a lot
going on.
Basically, it's just a giant spaceship, and when you go on there, it brings out all your biggest fears and kills you with it.
Oh, like you watch Harry Potter?
I've seen it. I've been to Harry Potter World.
I've never been.
Very fun. I didn't know a thing about it, but I learned it. I almost puked on a ride.
Oh, is that fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't do rides, but it was fun in Harry Potter Town. So to see you. And I learned about butterbeers.
Ooh.
I crush butterbeers.
So is there actual beer in there?
Oh, no.
Okay, I didn't think so. I feel
There
like
were, I wouldn't have crushed about that. It's like butterscotch and root beer.
And what's root beer?
But butterscotch.
But butterscotch root beer, yeah.
It's very good butterbeer.
It was a misleading name. And like I read all the books and watched all the movies. I'm
Clearly.
like, there can't be real beer.
Now, are you telling me Harry Potter's scary?
Well, I was just going to say there's like I can't remember what they're called. But there's like a thing in Harry Potter where that's what it does. Like that's what the monster does.
Takes out your
it digs out your worst fear and like projects it in front of you.
Yeah.
And then traumatizes you.
Interesting. Great.
You know.
We're just so much learning.
Yeah, right. Again, I have so much to teach you.
If there was anyone else, I wouldn't do this. But luckily, you're an awesome person, Caitlyn, and you're keeping me sane here. So
just trying to help you out.
And love the hat.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Bustin'.
So portals, huh?
Thanks, Satan. Portals.
Is that how you're getting us back on track? Portals. Yes.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Okay.
Yeah, easy there, McDonald's.
Now this isn't gonna be just like a story like those ones. This is more like story within the history. I'm gonna tell you.
So some more learning. I like
yes,
this.
And this is what we were told about, and I was like, I gotta look into that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the St. Louis Ghost Light.
Yeah, I know this one. I know this one.
I think you brought it up last episode.
I probably did because I've referenced it many times.
Yes. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that for you here.
Let's learn.
Yes. So it's a supposed paranormal phenomenon. Oh, paranormal phenomenon. Say that.
Paranormal phenomenon.
And one more.
Paranormal phenomenon.
Okay, so it's just
really hard to hit that third
it's hard
syllable.
To hit, yeah.
I'm with you.
Seen near St. Louis, Saskatchewan. Witnesses have described it as a strange light moving up and down along an old abandoned rail line at night, changing in color and brightness. However, this line has its tracks removed, so it can't be coming from an actual train. So the lore behind this ghost light is that a train conductor was decapitated by a train one night. They speculate that he either fell or was checking the tracks when the train reversed over him.
Oh.
Many locals believe that the ghost light is a mysterious ghost train or the ghost of the deceased train conductor roaming the tracks looking for his head.
I did not know that part.
Yeah, it got dark when I was looking into that.
Real quick gets dark.
Yeah. And then we have a couple sightings. One of them is actually from the mayor of St. Louis.
Whoa.
So, I mean, we gotta believe that, eh? Unless he lies to his people. Just kidding.
Hey,
you know,
I don't know a lot about life and the world, but I do know one thing. Politicians never lie.
No, never lie.
Never.
No. We have to trust them with everything.
Hey, no politics, no religion. Strict rule around here.
Yes.
Leave it at that.
Unless he's talking about ghosts.
Obviously.
Yes.
If it's a political ghost, that's okay.
That's okay.
So the ghost mayor of St. Louis.
Yes. Well, we talk about him later.
Okay.
I got ahead of myself. An Alberta couple, Serge and Gail, decided to bring their friends to see the St. Louis ghost lights. They pulled up beside the abandoned railway track at 11 p.m. We sat there for about an hour and nothing was happening, Serge recalls. And then all of a sudden we saw this light. It was just like a train coming, a bright light coming at us with a little red light towards the bottom. The couple and their friends watched for a good 2 hours as the white beam and little red light appeared to approach but never arrived. They decided to investigate. With the light plainly visible through the windshield, they drove straight at it on an old rough road running parallel to the track bed. We drove and drove and drove, and all of a sudden the light was gone. But when we looked behind us, it was right there. So they couldn't see it forward, but they could see it behind them. I don't know what the science of that is, but I'm going to say ghost.
Only one answer.
There's only one answer.
There's only one answer.
Yes.
And that, man, like that, just in this very moment, that got so much more. Like I've made ghost train jokes all the time. Every single time I drive, even just around it, I even threw it just around. St. Louis, oh, you know about the ghost train, right? I had no idea it was because a guy got decapitated. I thought it was just like a fun little ghost, like, hey, you know, the train's coming, look out.
Choo choo.
Yeah, choo choo, get the hell out of there.
Choo, run.
That's what you're doing. Yes, thank you. Tell Thomas not today, buddy.
Great horror movie name.
Choo choo, run.
Yeah,
yes.
hell yeah.
There's no way that's not already made. That's got to be made.
Well, that's what we're doing here.
Choo choo, run.
Choo choo, run.
The ghost conductor at it again.
Yeah.
So we're talking, we go down for hours chasing this light,
that's
and
what
then
they
it just
were saying.
flips on them.
Yeah.
Like that's very ghostly.
And it's like they weren't approaching it. All of a sudden, it just disappeared, and then it was behind them.
Yeah.
Like that's weird.
That's
Don't
weird.
Like that.
Don't like that.
No, that's
Even Satan
definitely
hates
that's weird enough that
Yeah.
it elevates the hauntiness,
Yeah.
if you will.
The unexplained
Yes.
of it all. Yeah.
Yes, that's for sure. So now we know about the lore, we know about one, I guess that would be one confession.
One experience.
One experience, okay.
And then we have the mayors.
Okay, now we got ghost mayor.
We got the mayor.
Okay, this is cool.
So St. Louis Mayor Emily Lucier, I don't know his name, but that's what I'm going to say, has also seen the light. Lucier and his brother-in-law went to the crossroads with a somewhat daring plan in mind. So far as we knew, nobody had actually walked the tracks. So we did, says Lucier. Or Lucier. They walked about a mile along the old track bed without seeing anything. Then suddenly, there was a light right at our heels, a strong light that cast shadows, and when we turned around, it was gone. Lucier and his partner went back to town and reported their experience to a group of friends and relatives. Lucier's son and some friends then decided to go out to the old track bed to see for themselves. Lucier went with them, but stayed at the crossroads as the boys hiked off down the old track bed. As he watched them in the distance, something very strange occurred. The light lit everyone up. It looked just like a globe, really bright, and yet they didn't see a thing.
Whoa. So basically, this is like the haunted edition of Stand By Me.
Ah, yes.
Okay, just a couple kids walking down the train tracks, looking for dead bodies. There you go. Here's a light. We got a light for you. Probably from a dead body.
Probably from a dead body.
Mm-hmm. But they don't know that it's shining on. So now the skeptic in me starts to, process all this.
Which is allowed.
Yeah. And it's like I already think it's real. Like I'm starting, I believe it. The
already.
reason I'm horrified by all of this stuff is because I believe all of it. Like
that's fair.
This is a part of the problem.
Yeah.
So, like the first thing you think of is cars driving by, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Is there anything to that?
There was these two grade 12 girls back in the day, for their science fair project, they tried to debunk this.
There we go. See, this what I'm talking about. So
And
they went out there?
And they went out there and they won gold. In the science
Of course.
fair.
Well, clearly they did something good because we're talking about it now.
And they claimed that they debunked it.
So they found the right spot where the light would go
Yes.
through.
But then there were other people saying, like, well, we've tried the same thing and it's not working for us. So it might, maybe just right conditions this happens.
Very true.
You know?
You know, I hearken back to Indiana Jones when he's in the snake pit. Or not the snake pit, the one with, like, he has the big giant rod and it's got the thing on the top, and you have to get just the right spot at just the right time for the sun to shine through to show you exactly where the Ark of the Covenant is.
I've never seen it, but I know I get
that's
what you're saying.
That's basically the whole movie, except it's the best ever. Like, I just watched it not too long ago. The Staff of Ra, what it's called.
Oh, okay.
And so they use that to find the actual spot where the Ark is instead of where the Germans are digging for at that time.
Okay.
So maybe it's one of these
maybe
things
it's
where
like one of these.
at 7 p.m. on like the first Tuesday of every second month.
Yeah.
You stand right here, you're gonna get the ghost. Maybe that's what
maybe that's what it is. Well, there was also in one of the stories, I think I cut it out, but she was saying that like they got there at 11 for the appointed time of 12. So it seemed like they were trying to get there for midnight. Like maybe this is supposed to happen at midnight, and then they got there at 11. And then nothing happened for a bit, and then it did. So maybe it's midnight.
They got their time zones wrong.
Yeah, daylight savings really confused them. They are Alberta.
Dude, as a guy who produced shows on the radio for a long time, I can tell you, time changes are the freaking worst. By the way, we got one coming up this weekend.
Is that happening this weekend?
I think it is. Check your calendars. It's going to be horrible.
So if you're going to try to find the ghost train, go an hour later.
For all you out there doing some haunted housing on Halloween, go an hour later.
Always
trust. Also, this was referenced in one of Erin's stories last time.
Yes, I saw that in Erin's story, but I didn't think it was this St. Louis train. I thought it was her own ghost train experience, Satan. Yeah. Get your facts straight, Satan.
There can be more than one ghost train, bud.
There could be more than one ghost train, Satan.
Yeah, get out of your butt.
My bad. Continue.
So sad.
I know.
How can we get the sassy Satan?
I don't know. She likes to bring it out when we're trying to do our jobs here.
Like, we're just trying to bring some stories to the people.
Just trying to scare the people for Halloween, Satan. God.
Literally doing his work.
Literally doing his work. Doing his job for him.
I think we got duped.
Yeah, probably. All right.
So that's
what do you think of the ghost train? What are you going to P meter the ghost train?
I'm coming in hot, P meter 7.
Ooh.
Only because I've been on this one for a long time.
7.
See, I didn't know about the ghost train, and then you referenced it last time.
Yeah, and
I've been like, interesting.
Because we go up to Waskesiu every summer, and every now and then we take the back way, so we go through St. Louis, and that's when I was, the St. Louis train, everyone look out! And it's like 11 in the morning.
Yeah,
it's, like,
it's not gonna be there.
Yeah,
do you see Tire Man?
No.
The giant guy made out of tires.
Oh yeah.
I
thought you were talking about something spooky.
Yeah,
That's
me
not
too.
spooky.
We could do a whole episode on that guy. What are you talking? Not spooky. Giant man made of tires.
What is?
That was one of Satan's things, and it
is
fell
he wearing
flat. Now he's mad about it.
Is he wearing a giant dress and have ducklings fall out?
No.
Like, is this spooky or not?
Hey, that's spooky.
Tire Man, not spooky. Might as well be a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, bro. All right.
Rendered him speechless.
That's it. We shut him down.
Alrighty.
We'll have a picture of Tire Man tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. We'll show the people.
Yeah, I could use it on my my mirror when I wake up in the morning, so I can have a nice smile.
There you go. Now that you know the mirror's
Your
haunted.
portal.
I'm sorry.
I thought you had to have 2.
Yeah, but mirrors themselves. You just don't watch scary movies, so you wouldn't. And that's okay. We're not going to harp on the mirror.
I saw the Superman where one of the guys got trapped in a mirror-like thing.
See, that's like part of it too. Is like they're
portals,
but you can get like stuck in them,
Pretty sure
or
it was
they
a
can
mirror
come
portal,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just a gateway for bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less portals. Less portals.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Are we ready to move to another?
Ready to move on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. 767. That's not bad for P ratings. I'm a little bit scared.
Spooky for the Halloween week.
Yeah, apparently
you're scared today.
I'm scared.
You're scared today.
Coming out. Okay.
Yeah, and that's okay.
That's why we're here. Some would say.
Exactly. Some might say.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about St. Paul's Hospital.
Okay, now let's just be cool here. I was born there.
Okay.
One of our favorite wrestlers, Hot Rod, Roddy Piper, was born there.
Did he see anything?
Probably.
Now,
unless this is a story about the ghost of Roddy Piper, I don't think I want it.
No.
But we will continue
because
that's what we do.
We'll continue because I have it done.
Yes, that's... I'm very aware I did not have the option of saying we're not doing this one. So
I didn't run these by you.
No, and that's part of it, though, too.
That's true.
Everyone needs to know at home. I'm hearing this for the first time, just like you. So.
Yeah, he has no idea when he comes into this what he's going to hear.
I try to do as little work as possible.
And that's how we want you to be scared. We want you to be nervous.
I'm not. It's working perfectly.
Good.
We are.
I'm glad.
Even Maggie. Maggie's over here. She was over there, and she's like, oh, you can tell when I'm scared, so she gets a little closer to me. So now
that's
she's
sweet, she's protecting you.
Exactly. So that's how we know that I'm a little bit scared.
A little bit scared.
Yeah, a little bit of a wuss, if you will.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's why you got her.
That's right. She is my shield.
You're like emotional support.
Yeah, she definitely is that for sure.
If you're just tuning in, Maggie is the dog.
That's true. We didn't give a lot of context on that.
No, Maggie's actually this doll that you see right here.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Jeepers.
That's
surprise. That's the big reveal. It's actually Maggie.
That's Gary's emotional support doll.
Whoa. I keep forgetting it's there until I look over.
It's like the weird.
Yeah. It's dumb. It's like a horrible haircut. Who cut his hair?
He knows you're there.
Oh God. Well. Anyway.
Yeah, so St. Paul's Hospital. There we go. That's lighten the mood.
Yeah, let's lighten the mood with St. Paul's Hospital.
Yes, sir.
So obviously I feel like St. Paul's Hospital is typical old creepy hospital anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And
you would be very correct.
Right? And some of the reported paranormal activity, such as doors opening and closing on their own, haunting footsteps, and ghostly whispers.
It's a hospital.
Apparently, the spirit of a nun who worked at the hospital still roams the halls, and patients have reported hearing children running and laughing during the night when there are no children on that floor. So I've got a couple real experiences.
Testimonials.
All right, here we go.
Yay, let's make this even more real.
Let's freak them out more.
Yeah, awesome.
I worked in health records in the basement for 13 years. My shift was evenings, occasionally pulling a double into the night shift. Usually, I was working alone. On one of my double night shifts, I went down to the sub-basement file rooms to pull a patient file for the staff and emerge. Something that was part of the job, and that I'd done hundreds of times before. But this time I felt a cold draft brush past me in the aisle between the shelves, and then distinctly felt something poke my back between my shoulder blades. I turned. I wasn't expecting to see anyone, but maybe thought a file had slipped or was sticking out of the shelves behind me, but there was nothing. I shrugged it off, figuring it was the late hour, me being tired, and my overactive imagination. I finished pulling the file and started walking out of the room when I heard what sounded like a cat yowling somewhere deeper in the sub-basement beyond the file rooms. First time in my life that I literally felt my hair stand on end. I was not going to start looking for that cat. I got back upstairs and headed for a more populated part of the hospital real fast. I told a couple of my coworkers about it later, and then I started hearing a lot of stories. This was the spookiest thing I'd experienced there myself, but myself and others often saw shadow people while working there alone at night. I wasn't really seeing anything or anyone. We'd just see flickers of shadowy movement that we'd see from the corner of our eyes in one particular part of the office while we were working. It was enough to draw our gaze from wherever else we were doing, but no one actually saw anything.
At least she was smart enough to get the hell out of there.
Yeah. See, when it was, what do you say? I wasn't going to go look for the cat. Yeah. I was like, smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Not like
now
those
we're
kids
doing
in the
yeah.
Fort Sand.
Exactly.
Don't go finding them.
Don't go seeking it out.
No.
And a small, tiny part of me was like, oh, we're going to have a kitten in here, a little kitty
right?
in the hospital. I was getting pumped up.
Yeah.
And then when she talked about the hair raising, I was like, okay, maybe
not.
Maybe it's more of a cat man.
Yeah.
Kitten from hell.
There you go, kitten from hell. Satan sent that one up here.
Yeah.
Or
that would make sense.
That would make a lot of sense, actually.
That would be just the worst. Like all the emotions at once, eh?
And like you're already tired because you're working a double shift.
Yeah, and being stuck in the basement too. Like there's a lot of factors in there. It's like
it's
like the Ghostbusters in the museum, in the library.
Yeah.
That horrified me. That scared me for a long time when the and the blah. I was like, oh, thanks.
That movie actually scarred me for a bit too. I was really scared of horror movies when I was younger.
Thank you.
And that was a big one.
I appreciate you saying that.
I really was.
Yeah.
The Ring terrified me.
Oh, see, that's
yeah.
No, not even close.
You don't even want to get.
No. Nope. None of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm assuming this is leading to a couple more stories about the hospital.
Is there
one more?
I have one more about this. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it's going to get more into the history of hospitals. Like, there's a reason hospitals around the world are haunted as all hell.
Well, yeah.
Because people are dying in there all the time. That's where you go to die.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of souls roaming around in there, and I don't want to meet any of them.
And it's just like the trauma that happens in there.
There's so much. That's a great way of putting it. There's so much. It's not even negativity. It's just
concentrated suffering.
Bang.
Very well said.
There you go. Very well said, Satan.
Nailed it.
It's true.
Yeah, and you know what? Every single one of those ghosts, they're not going to be happy.
No.
Like, they just had to stay in a hospital.
Yeah, everyone hates
and that was their last run, was being in a hospital.
Yeah.
Getting probably yelled at by people.
Totally. And just like suffering, and like it's just not
yeah, not good. Concentrated suffering.
Yeah.
Yikes. That just
Yeah, that was dark, Satan.
Yeah. So the point being is that ripe for haunting.
Ripe for haunting, definitely. And they're always like old too. I find like all these hospitals are old, so it's just like years of
have you ever been to a basement of a hospital?
No.
Yeah, me either. No. I feel like that would be a place I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't want to go. Yeah. Isn't the morgue
field trip?
Scary's field trip to the St.
There's only
Paul's
so many things I would do. Oh, God.
I actually don't know if I'd want to do that.
If you did, I would have to. So thank you for not wanting to, because we do have we're building an on-location box as we speak right now. We can stream a live show from anywhere in the world.
Well, I didn't know it was an option, so we'll keep that in the maybe not St. Paul's basement.
I had to tell you this, but I don't like where it's going.
No, I wouldn't do down there.
Oh. Yeah, that's all so scary.
Yeah.
And the idea that like I'm scared of going to hospitals now. It takes everything in my heart and soul to go visit friends when they're in there and family. Yeah. So it's just like to just go there for fun and be like, hey, let's see where all these awesome ghosts are.
Yeah. No. Well, that could be part of it too. Like, no one going there is in a good mood because no one wants to go there anyway. People are scared of hospitals too, I feel like. So it's just the energy is just bad all around.
Concentrated suffering.
Yeah. Except for when people are being born. It's like people's best day of their lives and the worst day of their lives.
That's true. And people that heal too. There's true. There's a lot of goods. There's a lot of good that comes. But you know what? Maybe we focus on the good. Maybe that's a statement on society. Maybe that's a statement on me. I can't be negative about this. I have a lot of really good memories in hospitals of watching friends and family recover and do good things. There you go. And I get to eat all the food that they supposedly don't like. I love hospital food. Oh, get it in me. Those dry sandwiches, I don't know what it is.
Oh.
I don't know if it's like I have maybe it's one of those things where I think
you like
plain food too as well. Airplane food, get it in me. I love it. And I feel like no one goes to bat for those foods. Mm-mm. So I force myself to like it because as a fat guy, nobody wants to eat it. So if it's like someone who likes black licorice. Yeah. Right? There's one person in every crew that loves it and they just feast.
Yeah.
And I learned to train myself. Oh, you're not going to finish your chicken here on our flight to Toronto? I'll have that.
I'll have that.
Boom. And I learned to love it. Yeah, it's great. So I love hospital food. That's one of my things.
I guess there's always leftovers.
Yeah.
So you're never
true.
Going hungry.
Very, very true.
That's true.
My Auntie Susie keeps trying to call me.
Oh. Well, should we put her on?
Maybe she has a story.
Maybe she's watching as a story.
I don't know. She's probably asking about going to the Elmwood Fall Feast tomorrow night because we're raising money for transportation for her lodge, apparently.
Oh, well, that's
it's very exciting. But again, we're live right now, so Auntie Susie's going to have to wait a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to go back to St. Paul's Hospital.
We are.
We're going to figure out even more super spooky stories.
Yes. This one is like, I think if you're in your theater of the mind situation,
oh boy,
you're going to enjoy this one a little bit.
Okay. I don't think I want to do that at all.
No, it's okay.
But, yeah, let's see what we can do.
I worked as a nurse on the 4th floor. I had a dying patient one night. I kept talking to her, letting her know she was safe and cared for, etc. My partner was on break and the other nurse was busy, and all of the rooms are private. Out of the corner of my eye, I kept seeing movement. The bathroom door was shut, but under the door you could see light poking out. It would dim and then get brighter, and you could see shadows. It looked like someone was walking around in the bathroom. I kept opening the door and checking because I was so freaked out. The patient passed away not too long after. I personally never saw it, but apparently the nuns do wander around. Other nurses have told me that patients will ask in the morning who the nun was that came to check on them that night.
What a kind nun.
Right?
That's a friendly story right there.
Yeah. What about the bathroom, though?
That's creepy. Of course that's creepy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to focus on the positive.
Oh, yes, so sorry.
Yeah.
The nuns, the nice nuns.
Nice nuns.
Still doing their job.
That's right, checking in. Like, when they say checking in, like, I guess you wouldn't know, but in my head, if they're like, hey, do you need anything? Like, did they bring you something? You know?
Oh, I feel like they're just checking your vitals.
Even then?
Yeah.
Did your chart change? Did they move anything?
Making sure nothing's beeping?
Yeah, because obviously the answer was there was no nuns going through at nighttime.
No.
So you're
I don't
seeing
think there's
something
still nuns
around there, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Nuns.
Nuns.
Well,
nuns? No.
Okay.
What did he say?
Yeah, what was that, Satan? Say that again?
So there's nuns.
I thought that's what you said.
It's a funny joke.
Thanks, Satan, for your input here.
Satan's humor.
Really adding to the...
Always on.
Always adding.
That's it. Oh, okay. So we got 2 stories from St. Paul's that we got a P meter here, hey?
Oh yeah, we do.
I'm thinking the nun saved that last one.
Good.
And then the other one was extra spooky but ran away. So I think we're gonna put the 2 together and we're gonna go with 5 P's on the P meter.
5.
Nailed it.
There we go. I think that's a good. We're looking at the bright side on all those.
We're trying
I think
to.
that's good.
I came in here looking to get scared, and I said, "Okay, that's enough of that. Now we're looking to lift the
That's enough of that.
Yeah, we did our job.
That's fair. Okay.
Yes.
And then this is a story that I kind of have. I'll explain. And I forgot about this, actually, until I was doing this. And I was trying to think of, like, haunted places in Saskatoon. And I was like, I've never really been anywhere. But I have been shown a video from a place downtown. I'm not going to say where it is, just in case.
Good. Yep.
But it's downtown.
Okay. So it is real.
So it is real. Like, I saw the video.
This is a real place. Okay.
So I used to work at Earl's, Saskatoon.
Ooh, yay.
And I was serving a couple on the patio. And they came in, they're like, yeah, we, like, had to get out of that building. I was like, okay, weird. Cool. That's weird to say to me.
Tell me more.
Right?
Yeah.
And I literally talked to them for like 10 minutes. My other tables probably got mad. But anyway.
Well, because you're passionate about it.
Because I was passionate about it. And it was interesting.
That's right.
And they were like, when we worked there late at night, we, like, hear things in this building or whatever. And I was like, oh, like, that's creepy. And they're like, we hear a woman singing. And no one else is in the building. And I was like, okay, that's terrifying. And he's like, do you want to see a video? I was like, oh, yeah, okay, sure. I would love to.
And this is total stranger that just
total stranger
mentioned in passing to you as you're working.
Yep, he was just started by saying we had to get out of that building, so we came over here. And I was like, okay. And it was a video, and it was a hallway, like a cement hallway, no doors at the end or anything. And they were, like, at the bottom of the staircase, and I think were they top of the stairs or down or something? I can't remember. And then you could hear a woman singing. And they're like, that is not us. There's no one else in this building. And you can just hear a woman singing.
Was she good?
Yeah. Actually,
she
was.
Good voice.
It was very melodic and like a young woman singing.
I ask because the better the voice is, the creepier the story is.
Yeah.
Because like if it's like, it's like, that's not even singing. No. But if you're like hitting falsettos and tones.
And that's what, it was like very faint, but you could hear it on the video. And it was like, there. Yeah, it was really, really creepy. And that was a building.
Did you ever go look?
No. No, because it's not like an abandoned place. Like there's a business
just the normal,
in there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to say the name now because I'm never going to that building.
Yeah, no.
I like the odds of me not knowing it and possibly entering it.
I don't think you would.
That's what I mean.
Based on
based on my agoraphopia as well and never want to leave the house. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
This works good.
And it's not a place that I would ever be in either. So I was like, I'm not going to go investigate that. But
that's fair.
Yeah, so that is a haunted.
Satan probably has a good gauge on all the haunted places.
Probably.
I'm selling maps.
Okay.
Satan's super fun Spooktacular Saskatoon tour.
Spooktacular tour.
Begins tonight.
At St. Paul's Hospital.
Yeah, no thank you.
No.
I see, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Are we going to P meter that one, Satan? You want a P rank?
P meter in.
Because it's our favorite person, Caitlyn's story, I'm going to give it 8.
Ooh, 8.
8.
Woo.
Yes.
Great story.
Thank you.
I think so too.
It gave me chills.
You told it very well too.
Thank you.
You set the stage. You walked us through.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Thank you so much. And I just literally remembered it like 4 hours ago.
That's a freebie.
So I just threw it in here.
That's a freebie right there.
For everybody. Yep.
Beautiful.
There we go. Okay. Now let's move on to some haunted houses in Saskatoon.
Oh boy.
And these are stories from the Star Phoenix, actually.
So these are real.
So these are documented.
Oh my God. She's got actual, yeah.
I don't think she's the ghost.
No, I was not thinking that.
Okay.
I was more oh my godding at the fact that you have literal proof
Clippings.
that this is real. Yeah.
Shout out Terry Hawkness.
Shout out Terry Hawkness.
Terry, there you go.
He has or he or she, I'm not actually quite sure. Satan, he, quite a good collection of these. Yeah. And they're dated. Like this one is from July 30th, 1992. Yeah. And there's the clippings. It was very impressive.
Yeah. That's
friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Good dude.
Thank you, Terry. All right. So let's read this one. It's called Toddler's Ghost Haunts Duplex by Leanne Woodhouse of the Star Phoenix. A TV goes on in the middle of the night. A baby's automatic swing starts on its own. Lights go on by themselves. Sounds like scenes out of a horror movie. Mm-hmm. Or just another day at 238A Cockburn Crescent. Debbie Ketty, who lives with her 2 daughters in the basement suite of the duplex, says the strange occurrences have been going on since she moved in 1.5 years ago. Ketty says the spirit seemed to have settled down since she had her baby in February. Now that she's moving out, it has started up again. Ketty and her landlords, Gary and Lori Blow, figure the spirit is that of a 2-year-old named Penny, who was struck by a car and killed in front of the house about 13 years ago. Her family lived in the suite Ketty now lives in, and her relatives lived upstairs. The Kettys and the Blows, who live upstairs, are quite close and spend a lot of time together. I don't think she'll hurt anyone. I think she's upset everyone's leaving, says Ketty. You hear about people who have ghosts, and you don't really believe them. If you could see what we see, then you'd believe, said Lori Blow. One day, Ketty smelled burned toast, even though her toaster had been packed away for 3 days, and her upstairs neighbors weren't home. She also noticed a strong smell of lilac in her bathroom, and she doesn't wear perfume. The Blows have heard running water and footsteps in Ketty's apartment when no one is home. One time, the hot water suddenly went on when Ketty was in her suite. At that time, she had to use pliers to turn the water on and off. Ketty, who says she's very particular, would come home to find things moved, as if a child had played with them. Ketty and the Blows have all felt cold chills, and every time Ketty begins packing, she feels so suffocated she has to stop. I really think there's something here, says Gary Blow. There's too many weird things going on not to believe it. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough, said Ketty. The Blows are also moving out. The experiences are typical of houses with spirits, said psychologist Bill Wynn of Regina, who has studied parapsychology for 15 years. I usually try to encourage people to try and make friends with it, even though that sounds crazy. A spirit probably doesn't know it's dead. A number of people can get killed without realizing it, and then their spirit gets stuck on a physical plane. The spirit has to be told it has a better home somewhere else. What do you think?
Debbie Ketty on Cockburn Crescent needs to call Nickel Plumbing and Heating and get her tap fixed.
Yes, she does.
What the hell are you doing using pliers as a...
Well, the ghost can turn it on.
Portal.
Portal. There you go.
Fix your tap, and then the ghost will be like, okay, good, the plumbing's good here.
Now you can leave.
This house is clean. Out you go. So this is, what do you say, 93, 92?
92. July 30th, 1992.
So that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Do you think this house is still standing?
Well, it's an apartment complex, I believe. Oh, it's a duplex.
Duplex.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. 238A Cockburn Crescent. I don't know where that is.
I don't want to go there.
No. I don't want to go there either.
That spirit is there.
Yeah. And that
is so legitimate. When you have both the Blows and the Deddies.
How funny was it? Was like Ketty and the Blows. That sounds like a band name. When I said that, I had to stop for a second. Yeah, Ketty and the Blows.
Ketty and the Blows play Cockburn Hall. Come check them out. Yeah. That's just, so if that is still there, this goes back. We've talked about this before on this very show. You got to tell people if people are being murdered in these places.
You do.
Like that's a legality.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Satan? Isn't that a legal thing you have to do as a realtor?
100%. You got to disclose that stuff.
Yeah.
One more little fact for you about a 2-year-old that was hit by a car right out front.
Oh, jeez.
Still lives here. You want to buy this duplex?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought you were telling me a story.
Yeah. I was let me tell you a story.
Let me tell you a story about a 2-year-old.
Hey, guys. Cockburn is by Diefenbaker Drive.
I've heard a lot of things about Diefenbaker Drive, too.
Yeah.
I was doing some research on that, but I couldn't find any good testimonials on those ones. But I've heard a lot about.
Well, what's the rule with spirits? Do they jump building to building, or are they stuck in the one?
I think it depends. because they're usually attached to, well, not usually, but a lot of times they're attached to like objects and stuff. Like there's one that we have from, I believe it's Tyler number 2, because we did Tyler number 1 last episode. Of course we did. And he's got a good one about an object. Actually.
Well, this one had the toddler swing, right?
There was the middle, yeah.
There was a couple things in there.
The automatic swing starts swinging on its own. Lights go on by themselves. TV goes on in the middle of the night. That's horrifying. Yeah, I don't like stuff in the middle of the night.
Poltergeist, was that the movie?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of that one, where there's a ghost in the TV.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's in the TV.
Oh.
But there's a TV moment.
I thought like the scrambled TV and the kids like, oh
kids
man, they're here, guys, they're here.
And then the kid died for real.
That's actually true. The kid who played that little girl in that movie died shortly after, but I believe it didn't her father kill her. Satan?
Not sure.
I believe it was something very dark. Yeah.
Anyway. You know, yeah.
Haunted movie sets is a big thing.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder
You're
why.
opening portals to the Satan's plan, man. Satan's plan.
Yeah.
Ooh, yuck.
And when
this,
ooh. I just that one part, that quote was like, you hear about people who have ghosts and you don't really believe them, but if you could see what we see, then you'd believe. Like that made me believe right there.
I'm gonna pee an 8 on that one.
Ooh,
oh, hold on. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Heather O'Rourke died from septic shock and cardiac arrest.
Oh, okay, so not murder.
Brutal.
That's bad. But she was still young too. Satan, I believe.
Correct.
Like, and we're talking about the little kid that turns around and says, "They're here."
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
No thanks. How long are we holding this pee up for?
Pee meter in.
Woo!
Give it an 8.
Hey!
There we go. It's never done in
Satan's multitasking, okay? Give him a second.
Yeah, we got no LB tonight. That's right. We're short-staffed on the most produced show here at the network.
We are.
We got you.
And you guys are still getting us on.
Tyler,
Unbelievable.
Still killing it.
Tyler 2?
Tyler 2.
Were you teeing up Tyler 2?
I can tee up Tyler too.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Tyler too. Satan
we got 8 minutes.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff here.
8 minutes.
Well, I was going to save some stuff for next episode tomorrow.
Because we're going 3 days in a row. That's right.
But I did talk about Tyler, and you asked about how they're doing it. So let's talk about Tyler number 2.
Let's do it. Is this going to be our final one, Satan? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
I'll read slow. We got 8 minutes.
Well, there's no hard time is why I was asking.
This could be our last one, because I think there's stuff to discuss
here. 2 more days. That's right.
That's true. Let's mean. We got 2 more days coming.
Let's go.
Okay.
We got it.
Here we go. Tyler number 2. This was 2 or so years ago. When we were in the basement of our house, we started hearing very subtle creaks and knocks in one particular area of the house, and it was near the basement ceiling along the far wall. Both my partner and I were downstairs, and so were our 2 cats, so it could not have been anyone else in the house upstairs since we were all downstairs. Our house is 100 years old, so we thought it might be the pipes or house settling, but after this had been occurring at various times over the course of a couple weeks, and we could not figure out the source, we were stumped. Now, this would always usually be at night, the sound that is. However, accompanied by that noise was also this very uneasy feeling of being watched. And this would also happen when you were down there during the day, and you'd always catch yourself looking at the wall/spot it felt to be coming from whenever you were down there. It was not a friendly feeling either. Both our cats would also just sit and stare at that one spot for minutes at a time, which was the clear indicator that there might be something else there. So after a while of getting creeped out, we finally did some further investigating and looked around the room upstairs, which would have been above the area where the sounds were and in eye line of when looking up at the spot from the basement. When in the upstairs room, after looking for the area that would have been a direct line from where our focus had been drawn, it was this 1930s antique calendar/photo sitting there, which we had found thrifting and only brought back and into the house a few weeks prior, which would have been right around when the noises and sensations of uneasiness and being watched started. So we figured this thing was a cursed object, and the energy attached to it, which did not feel friendly, was what was responsible for these occurrences. Needless to say, we threw it out immediately and cleansed the house, and since that very moment, we've never heard the creaks again. The feeling of being watched and the cats staring into that one spot immediately ceased. All returned to normal. True story.
100%.
100%.
Well done. Finally.
We're getting smart.
Finally.
Oh, we're ending on some smart Goodness.
There's
this
something in, and I love the sleuthing.
I know.
You know,
the investigating.
I call that the engineer way to do things, where you retrace your steps and figure out what the problem is, and then you fix the problem.
And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Where they're like, where is our eye being drawn? Oh, it feels like it's over there.
Here.
What's under there?
Animals see
right
all spirits.
Oh,
we all
and
know
that's
that.
creepy.
That's a real thing, 1000%.
100%.
So the cats legitimize the picture was brought in, all the crazy silly shit starts, and they're like, no, not for me.
Yeah.
Where is it? Let's do it right here.
And
this
get rid of
thing.
it.
See you later.
Yeah.
1930s calendar. Like,
yeah.
what are you thinking?
An antique 1930s calendar with a photo.
I'd like to know what the pictures were of.
I know, right?
I think
calendar. Yeah.
That would be interesting. Like, are we talking, you know, like hunky lumberjacks or something like that? Yeah,
photo,
like and like those guys are creeping you.
Yeah.
Just like, well, that might not be that bad.
But it's an evil. She says it doesn't feel friendly.
And that's what I mean. So clearly, it wasn't a fun calendar.
No, probably like weird babies. And
it's probably a calendar a calendar that the St. Louis ghost train took to the place in Fort Capel or whatever.
San.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It was probably carried on that route, and then everything was haunted all the way.
All the way there. And I wonder, but when they said they got rid of it, like, where do you get rid of that?
Well, this is what we always get down to.
Yeah.
Everyone says, yeah, we took it apart piece by piece, the old haunted house. But we didn't burn it. We didn't destroy it. Yeah. Like, the whole point is you can't burn it, so we had to bury it, which means you're going to be dealing with that later.
Exactly. Someone's going to be dealing with that later.
Mm-hmm. That's a great question. How did you? Because if this is one of those, like, I just get a little tear and threw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's haunting someone else now. You didn't help anything.
Or it's coming back.
Big time.
Yeah.
Got recycled.
Made into.
That's not good.
You recycle something haunted and it gets made into like an everyday object and then haunts somebody else. Yeah, probably. I bet that's what he was.
Mr. Jeepers was made from 100% recycled, old-timey, possessed calendar.
And I believe that.
Now with 10% more calendar.
Yes, 10% more
Look at him. He's so proud.
Imagine the handlebar mustaches on those hunky firemen from the 30s.
That was what was so evil about it.
I hear candle tipping was at an all-time high at that point.
Oh, yes.
Not cattle tipping, candle tipping. Oh, no, I've started another fire. I hope my hunky fireman doesn't come by and haunt me.
Oh, my God.
I told you I'd eventually make fun of something, and that I'm happy with that.
But this was a good way to do it.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
They did everything. As far as me being entertained, this is a P10 out of 10 entertainment.
10 out of 10.
Very proud of the people involved. They did everything right. This is not as much a scared 10 as a proud 10.
Hell yeah, 10!
Yeah, title number 2.
Perfect score.
Woohoo!
More of that.
This is just smart investigating, getting rid of the creepy
thing. Right? Like they did everything right, except the disposal. I
we
imagine
need to know
proper
about that.
Protocol would be burning.
Yeah,
right?
burning probably,
just
and
like
like
that
cleansing.
Old picture of your ex. Yeah. Just see you later.
Yeah, right. Oh, they said they
Taylor
cleansed
Swift
after, I guess, though.
They did cleanse the house.
Which is smart. But you got to cleanse
all
the object
for
and
house
burn
cleansing.
it.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I should cleanse my house.
Maybe cleanse in here after all.
Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah.
Or just clean it.
Hey, one step at a time, Satan. All right.
We got to get the bad spirits out first, and then you can worry about
clean.
cleaning.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
For
all right.
Sure.
Well, this was pretty good timing. It is 8:59.
We did it.
We did it.
Once again.
And you learned some stuff.
Lots of learning.
You got scared.
Yeah.
And we also had good investigating.
We did some really good learning tonight.
This was a great episode.
Really, really good sort of beginning episode.
Yes.
We have 2 more days of this.
We will be back tomorrow.
Wednesday. I feel like it's going to be a little more creepy.
We'll get creepier.
Yeah, and
Satan's
I'm not as
proud of you too. You did great.
Thanks, Coach.
Satan.
Tomorrow at 8.
Tomorrow at 8.
Tomorrow at 8.
Back.
Day 2.
Oh yeah. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
On 3. 1,